What's up, fish fam? I'm Dan from Michigan Aquatics. And let me show you what I've been working on. Hello to all and welcome. I hope you all are having an amazing morning, evening, noon, or night, or whatever time it is wherever you are in the world. But welcome to the new world of Michigan Aquatics. You can see in this pan that I'm doing of the room, we've got a lot going on now. A lot more going on now than what we had a long time before. And it's a whole new world in every different way. So let's get into it. This is Bill. It's my male American bullfrog, around 6 inches in length. And then here we have Ivy, my female American bullfrog, also around 6 inches in length. Now, these guys are awesome. They got a little bit of a temper, which...
Oh yeah. My God.
Yeah, look at that, and that's not even half of it. But
no, Bill.
Usually Ivy takes most of it from Bill. She usually gets the worst of his aggression, but
just don't move, Bill. Stay right there.
Ivy will come at you when you least expect her to.
Oh my God! Jesus, Ivy.
Usually, though, the tank is Bill's. It's his tank. He sort of... He usually runs the show. But sometimes, Bill just wants to chill. And when Bill wants to chill, like Bill chills, Ivy gets free range of the tank. Which can get a little bit chaotic. You know, she's a little bit more feisty, a little bit more uppity than Bill is.
Jesus, Ivy.
Calm down. Trying to film Bill, and now you're gonna get Bill all uppity. No. Oh, here he comes. That's it for you, Ivy. You're done. The American bullfrog is one of the most interesting animals I've ever kept, and I'm really excited to show you that.
Now, I know, Bug Eyes, that you're not looking at me like you got a problem or something. Are ya? Huh? What are you looking at me like that for? Huh? You're such a pretty guy, though. Look at them eyes, man. Beautiful. This camera's beautiful. You can see the reflection of everything in his eyes. Dude sees the universe everywhere except directly above him. Oh, no, Ivy, absolutely not. No. Just trying to look at Bill. And then you always gotta cause the... Never mind, Bill's causing problems today. Jesus, Bill. Oh my God, dude, calm down. I get it, you're hungry. You want to be fed, I'll feed you. I'll feed you. Now, below the water of the bullfrog tank is a whole nother world
full of all native fish, all coming from the same areas that my bullfrogs are from. We have this guy, who is my dominant male pumpkin seed. Just look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? An absolutely beautiful fish. Now, he wasn't this pretty when I caught him, but I give all my fish, all my frogs, everything, the highest quality food that I can get, and I am continuing to better and better and better what I can give them. I do have a job now. I work for my local schools. I don't make very good money, but that doesn't matter because pretty much all of it goes into what I'm doing here with my tanks. Along with him, there are maybe 4 or 5 other sunfish in here. He's the dominant male pumpkin seed. You can see one of my hybrid pumpkin seed green sunfish right there, also all from the same lake. So I've got those hybrids there. I've got one pure green sunfish in here, and then I got a small school of creek chubs, because what this tank is supposed to emulate is imagine you find a swamp or a pond in the woods that is fed by a creek. So you get a mixture of these more pond/lake fish and some of the fish that you'd find in a creek. You know, like right here, here's some of my smaller pumpkin seeds. You can see a dace in there, and then the creek chubs. Overall, a ton has went into this tank. It is one of my pride and joys as of right now. But as you'll notice, there's a lot more going on in the room than just that 75-gallon Diablo's old tank. So let's get into the next. Right here, we have my 29-gallon river aquarium. All native fish, yet again. All native. All from the Flint River water system, which a lot of people take a look at it and they don't really see the beauty of it. But when you really dig in and you find these little heaven spots in the river, you can find things such as these perch, my yellow perch. These are a couple, I believe I have a male and female, but I'm not 100% sure. And these bluegill, which are from the river. Remember that, it'll be important here in a minute. I forget what else I put in here. Oh yeah, my spot fin shiner, my male, that's my lead male. Got my 2 white suckers. This guy, I believe, is a horny head chub, my first one ever. Black side darter, rainbow darter right there. Just so much awesome stuff. There's 20 different fish in this tank, but we got more. This is my 20-gallon tall native aquarium, starring this guy. This guy is a very interesting fish because I am not entirely sure what he is. I'm pretty sure that he is a hybrid of the red ear sunfish and the warmouth sunfish, which is not a hybrid I've seen before. But we also have this bluegill from the lake. Like I said, that was going to be important. They look completely different from each other, the bluegill from the river and the bluegill from the lake. But I want to talk about this guy a little bit more. Look at the colors and the patterns on this fish. Now, the red ear sunfish is a very large sunfish species. They get really big and are known for being as big as they are, and they also eat shellfish like snails and clams and such, which is where they get the name shellcracker from, actually. And then the warmouth sunfish kind of looks like a green sunfish if he was camo colored. They're really pretty. I think this guy has a perfect mixture of the genetics of both fish and is just wonderful to look at. And I'm really excited to see him grow. In here, we also have this little rock bass. I've got 2 of them. One of them I will be ridding of course, the bluegill, and a little virreal crayfish with some very nice dark blue accents to him. But he's very secretive. This is the only footage I've ever gotten of him, and as you can see, he is now gone. Poof. We got one more tank that we're going to take a look at today. It's only just a small part of my collection, but this is my 40-gallon breeder native terrarium, which stars this toad here, who has no name, but ain't he pretty? And then we got Billie Jean, who is pictured there on the right. She's my female. I have male and female in here. I've also got, I think, 3 wood frogs in there with them, and they all get along really, really well, and I don't know, they're just really cool. It's always been toads for me. Now I think that's gonna do it for today. I've got a lot more to show you guys, but I really appreciate all of you tuning in, whoever might have. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I really just wanted to make sure that everything was more where I would like it to be before I started back up. And to answer the question, yes, we are back. Fish on.